Hi everybody, this is your pilot, Brad Yeager. Yeah. Anyway, hi, hey, how's it going? Live, back with some more Mortal Kombat 1. Yeah, as you can see, I'm in the middle of a fight because I figured, I should get to the fight and just record after. And then I realized if I do that, then some of the cutscene will not be played. So I thought I'd record the last parts of this fight because, well, it's just easier that way. And now I'm going to grab my phone because it's also easier that way. Hope everybody's having good times. Let's see, we got some more subscribers. They're closer to that 100. Nice to see it. Nice to see it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Looking for... Where is it? You... Okay. Is it over here? No, there it is. I thought it was here. Anywho, now I'm going to share it out. Get the live chat started. Say hello to everybody. Oh my goodness, so much notifications. Let's see if I'm actually streaming. Yo guys, if you're in the Florida area and you have a medical card, go to Truly, pick up some Hitman, dog. Yo, the Hitman goes hard. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I am streaming. Alright, now it's time to share it out. Who sent me a message? Alright, gonna send that out. Okay. I hope everybody's having a good one. Alright, send it there. Just gonna send out some more messages. Uh-huh. Okay, sending it here. And now you see that I'm streaming, so suck a dick. That was not for anybody in the chat. Alright, let me send it here. Actually, I'm gonna send it to some Discord. There we go. Send it here. Oh. Yeah, I'm not messaging you because you're asleep. It's like 6 hours ahead from now. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna put it there. Alright, just check the chat. Okay, no one has joined. What's my battery at? Okay, my battery can take it. Alright, cool. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright. Alright. Give me, you stupid thing. Yeah, I'm trying to get comfortable. Gonna be streaming for a wee bit. Oh, okay, thank you. Please, thank you for shutting up, phone. Alright, let's get back to the butt kicking. That Scorpion is currently giving me. Get wrecked!
Scorpion wins.
I won't forgive you for this, Cyrax.
Not sex, not Tampax. Ow! That was a neat little combo. I got this next round, biatch. Okay, that is him.
Cyrax wins.
Biatch!
You should have kept faith, Kuai Liang.
Fight.
So we're the Kuai Liang Scorpion. Goodness gracious! Yeah, Cyrax is kind of fun. I'm sorry, Tampax is not bad to play as. I just wish he didn't exist. Ow! No! You die this day. From an uppercut.
Make no mistake, we are here because of your treachery.
Resume. Cross
And
button
I
control.
want you to
Up and
tell
down button.
me if you
Navigate.
do know the way.
Cyrax looks down at Scorpion where he lies on his back.
Resume.
Wait,
Cross
let me
button
just
confirmed.
make sure
Up and
something.
down button.
Okay.
Nearby, two Lin Kuei hold Harumi captive. Sub-Zero approaches.
Are you ready, brother, to reap the reward of your faithlessness? Cyrax, take him.
Yes, Grandmaster.
Harumi manages to bash aside her captive. She draws one of their swords and faces Cyrax.
Stand aside. I told you this isn't your fight.
You want him? You must kill me!
If she makes it necessary, grant her wish.
You know Bihan is wrong, that he acts without honor.
No, it is Kuai Liang who's betrayed the Lin Kuei.
Eyes flaring wide, Scorpion struggles to his feet.
That is a lie. Spoken by the man who let my father perish.
What?
So impatient to lead, to make the Lin Kuei his. My brother went even further. He broke his sacred oath, and sided with outsiders against Earthrealm.
No. That is impossible.
Scorpion points to his scar.
Did I have this when last we saw each other? Who do you think is responsible?
Grandmaster, is this true?
Every word.
Cyrax points to Sector.
You knew about this, didn't you?
I share his vision for the Lin Kuei. We won't be bound by Liu Kang's limits.
Breaking our traditions, our vows, I won't stand for it.
Which is why we kept you from the truth.
Now that you know, you are a threat to the Lin Kuei, and you must be imprisoned alongside my brother. Fight.
Yeah, Tampax. Ah, you dick! Goodness
The
gracious.
attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Cyrax launches the victim airborne with a bomb, leaps after them, then smashes their face with a front flip heel kick.
That seems kind of anticlimactic.
Cyrax wins.
Haha!
Are no longer my grandmaster.
Move list.
You are
Cross
now
button
my
Up and down button.
grand wizard. Yes, my Buddha.
Fight.
Oh, you freezy freeze, you bat, you freezy pop bitch. Gotcha.
How was I fooled by your lies?
An excellent question, Cyrax.
Kuai Liang, I have no words. In my heart, I doubted this mission, but in the rush to prove myself,
That's no excuse.
Cyrax drops her gaze.
No, it is not. There can only be one punishment.
She drops to one knee and bows her head. Glaring, Scorpion shifts his stance. His right hand reaches for a sword on his back. He grips its handle. Behind him, the dark-haired Harumi lays a gentle hand over his. Scorpion's expression immediately softens as he meets her eyes.
Please, Kuai Liang. She was deceived. Give her mercy. Your gift to me on our wedding day.
She gives a soft smile. Scorpion releases his grip on the sword.
As you wish. But no, you are not forgiven. This day has seen too much Shirairyu blood.
Cyrax remains on one knee and nods. As Scorpion glares at her, Raiden approaches with Kenshi.
The Lin Kuei retreat. We've turned them away.
Thank you, Raiden. And also to the Shaolin. I am sorry to have entangled you in my family's squabble. Detain Bihan and Sector. We will deal with them upon our return to the compound.
Respectfully, no. Their crimes are not only against you, but against Earthrealm and Outworld. Their fate lies in the hands of Lord Liu Kang and Empress Melina.
In the throne room of Sundo's palace, Sector and Sub-Zero kneel with their hands bound.
Spare their lives? Are you mad?
I agree. They must answer for aiding Shao's rebellion. And of course, I leave their punishment to you. But killing them will neither restore Sindel, nor ease your loss.
But it will give me great pleasure.
Kitana walks up.
Empress, please.
Resume. Cross button confirmed. Up and
Bro,
down button.
couple of
Navigate.
snacks on display. Am I lying or am I crying? I'm not doing either, I don't think.
When Shao's rebellion ended and he was imprisoned, my advisors also urged mercy to smother the seditious fire he'd lit. But it stayed, smoldering among his followers. And when Shao escaped from his cell, it reignited. Now, my sister's armies are stretched to their limits.
And as always, Earthrealm's might is at your disposal to help deal with Shao's threat. What I ask in return is that together, we try to break the cycle of violence as partners in peace.
Liu Kang gestures to Sub-Zero and Sector.
What's this?
Across the throne room, swirling pink light forms a portal. Several pairs of booted feet step through. Chaos versions of Giras, Raiden, Kenshi, and others glare with glowing orange eyes. Their skin is heavily scarred, and all are clad in red, blue, and gold.
Interlopers from yet another timeline.
Yes. But whose?
As the newcomers snarl, a severed head flies from the portal. Blood spurts from the neck stump. When it rolls to a stop, Titan Havoc's mutilated face stares from a full metal helmet. Heavy boots approach the head. Titan Havoc's body reaches down and secures his own head back on with a smile.
Havoc.
The cleric of chaos is a keeper of time. This day will not end well.
How can it not? I finally meet the man who inspired my life's work. Thank you, Lord Liu Kang.
Spare me the theatrics, Havoc. Explain.
I fought against you at the pyramid, alongside Titan Shang Tsung. He came to my timeline and sought my aid. Until then, I'd no inkling other timelines existed, let alone that they could be made to fight.
That is why you are here. To pit my timeline against yours in combat.
Yours, mine, all timelines. You cannot imagine the chaos.
Can I presume the next death you seek is mine?
That comes later. For now, I only need him.
He jabs a finger at Giras. Behind Titan Havoc, Chaos Kenshi and another man, Chaos Takeda, step forward. They extend metal gauntlets, and glowing tendrils shoot forth to wrap around Giras's arms. The other fighters from Titan Havoc's timeline charge. Liu Kang dodges two wielding clubs. Kung Lao leaps and spin kicks another.
We are finished if Geras is abducted. We must break free.
Sub-Zero freezes and shatters his handcuffs.
The odds are not in our favor. We are Ungari, Chameleon. We won't fail.
Tanya stands with a silver-haired woman, Chameleon. As Sub-Zero charges the invaders, Sector eyes her.
Better to let real warriors handle this.
Sub-Zero fires an ice ball at Chaos Giras. Tanya batters him with her section staff. Chaos Giras parries both, but loses ground when Sub-Zero freezes his hands together. Nearby, Chameleon twirls her staff to smack a Chaos Quan Chi. She receives several hard blows from her attackers. Sector decloaks and knocks one aside.
You and Sub-Zero won't earn the Empress's mercy. Once set, her mind doesn't change.
We are not fighting for her mercy. We are fighting for our lives.
Fight!
Move list. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
Sorry about that, fam. My mic's dying, so I had to plug it in. I had to find the charger. Yeah, let's do this. Is this still Tampax? Who is this?
Sector. Facing right.
Oh no,
Basic
this is
attacks tab. Normal
Sextor.
attacks.
No, I mean this is
Step.
Sextoy.
Basic attacks tab. Special moves tab. Enhanced incendiary. Unguided rocket. Left button. Right button. Square button. Sidewinder. Down button. Left button. Square button. Move data. Sector wins.
So much for chaos magic.
Fight!
Do I have Chameleon as my cameo? Ow, you bitch.
Chameleon stabs the victim's knees with her size, transforms them into slicing fan blades, then a star. Sector rockets forward and seizes the victim's face with a mechanical arm. She pummels their ribs.
You have no business here.
More Umgadi charge in, but an airborne Natara sprays them with blood. One throws a spear through her wing, and she collides with a chandelier. Chaos Raiden electrifies the floor.
My sisters!
That would be foolish and unnecessary.
Sector stops Chameleon, then unfolds her gun arms to open fire. Chaos Raiden blocks the bullets, then blasts them both out of the throne room. More Chaos minions set upon Sector and Chameleon. Chaos Raiden pulls his compatriots to their feet.
Deal with them.
Chameleon finishes a minion with a sweep kick, then looks at Sector.
Your weapons need work.
Resume. Cross button confirm. Up and down button.
Hi
Navigate.
DMS, and you can learn a lot from Bob. You shield hero later, you person.
Eat it
We're still here.
easily.
They saved your sisters, did they not? Time for them to finish the job.
Fight!
I like zoners and grapplers.
Baffled?
Jesus, have mercy.
The attacker jabs the victim
Oh,
with
that was
3
him.
strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Sector rockets forward and seizes the victim's face with a mechanical arm. She pummels their ribs.
Oh, now I'm fighting as Tampax?
Heel Shine Sun wins.
Enemies poorly.
Fight!
Jesus.
Chameleon stabs the victim's knees with her size, transforms them into slicing fan blades, then a star. Sector rockets forward and seizes the victim's face with a
Kill
mechanical
her!
arm. She pummels their...
Move list. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
ribs.
Base kill.
Sectors. Main menu.
Damn it! I did not mean to do that!
Campaign. Story. Fight. Choose your destiny. Part 2. Chaos Reign. Locked. Up and down button. Chaos Magic.
There we go.
More Umgadi charge in.
Resume. Cross button
An airborne
Resume.
on Natara sprays them with
Resume. Skip movie.
Fight!
Do I have to do this fight over again? Whatever. Damn it, sex toy.
Sector wins.
There we go.
Are all Lord Havoc's mages useless?
Fight!
Now have you had enough?
You are a good fighter.
It is not just you Umgadi who train from birth. My parents raised me to be Lin Kuei. My skills are their legacy.
the palace's hanging gardens glimmer in the night. Chameleon and Sector fight through more minions. Inside, Giras is still immobilized by the magic tendrils.
With me!
Kung Lao
Resume. Cross button
Not
confirm. Up and down button.
tentacles.
Navigate.
and Raiden follow Liu Kang, but Titan Havoc lands in front of them. Liu Kang fires a dragon's tail burst of flame. Kung Lao and Raiden attempt to follow up, but Titan Havoc knocks them away. He rips off his own head, spraying blood as he smacks down each of his 3 attacks. He reattaches it with a twisty motion.
His skills, they're unnatural.
How do we fight them? Trust your training and each other to endure and survive.
They all rejoin the fight. Nearby, Chameleon picks up her staff and winds up a throw. Chaos Giras spots her. He immobilizes Chameleon with a time stop, then begins pushing a support pillar towards her. Sector destroys the pillar with missiles just as Chameleon is free.
Now do you appreciate the armor?
If only you had built it for a more noble purpose.
Whatever its intended purpose, it now serves Lord Havoc's. You will fight and die.
Chapter select. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
I am live. Okay. Yeah, I was sending a message to somebody. Sorry about that, guys.
I for his amusement. Rejoice. Embrace the chaos. Fight.
Yes, chaos.
Move list.
You know, I'm
Cross button
noticing
confirm.
there
Up
is
and
a
down button.
few
Navigate.
characters, like, you know, they may get a fight in the story. You might fight them at least once. There are certain characters now that I've noticed in the past few Mortal Kombats that nothing. Nope. they don't matter in the story whatsoever. Why? I don't know. Yeah, for some reason, characters like the Collector and Gearus, for weirdly enough, as well. I'm trying to think, was there a character in Mortal Kombat 10? Not including the guest characters, because that's different, or the DLC characters. I'm just thinking of Mortal Kombat X, just that story mode with those characters. No, I think every character was used for the most part. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I think every character was used for the most part. Yeah, you could actually play as them in a fight, is what I'm saying. Yeah, that's... Huh. I'm not sure, actually. Maybe somebody can remind me, or maybe you can go to my Let's Play and see for yourself. Yeah, why don't you do that? Because I'm not going to watch my own Let's Play. That'd be, that'd be silly.
Move list.
The fuck?
Sector. Facing.
I'm still playing as Sex Toy.
Sector wins.
Embrace chaos. I will embrace victory.
Fight!
Shut up, Erica. You're dead.
I loathe chaos.
Liu Kang dodges club strikes from Titan Havoc.
He is ours, Lord Havoc.
Gearus' captors drag him toward the portal. Liu Kang rolls to avoid Titan Havoc's heavy spiked club. He manages to grab a hold of it. Liu Kang throws the club airborne, taking both of Titan Havoc's arms with it. Titan Havoc positions himself to reattach them, then knocks Liu Kang away.
When I return, there will be anarchy.
Titan Havoc shoulders the club, then follows Gearus as he is dragged through the portal.
They will not escape.
Sector unfolds her gun arms, but Sub-Zero charges in, obstructing her view. The portal swallows him up.
Behind! No!
Sector retracts her faceplate and stares in dismay. In a starry void of orange and purple light, dark stone ruins twist through one another like gnarled tree branches. Long chains and broken rocks float between them. Along one crumbling stone path, Sub-Zero strides forward. He faces down Titan Havoc and his minions, who are lit by glowing orange crystals.
I hope you are fond of chaos.
Back in the throne room, Liu Kang and the Earthrealm fighters slowly get to their feet. Debris litters the white and gold architecture. Chameleon helps Tanya up. Empress Melina storms in, wearing her ornate magenta robes.
Tanya, detain her!
She points to Sector, who scowls as Tanya grabs her wrists. More Umgadi surround them, pointing their spears. Kitana touches Melina's arm.
Empress, perhaps she has earned mercy. She aided us in combat.
Only because we faced a common foe. She was complicit in Mother's death. She deserves no mercy.
She may not, Empress. But we will need her aid in the current crisis. We should take the time to discuss.
As you wish.
Liu Kang and Kitana trail Melina out of the throne room. Tanya and the other Umgadi escort the now handcuffed Sector behind them. In a dim stone corridor, the Chaos Kenshi and Takeda glance downward as they drag someone along the floor. Firelight flickers in a wrought iron chandelier overhead. The Chaos attackers trudge onward, dragging a barely conscious Sub-Zero by his arms. Along one side of the corridor, corpses of several different versions of Giras are heaped in a pile. Sub-Zero's eyes widen. In a small chamber ahead, the living Giras dangles from his chained wrists. Several black tubes hang from an iron apparatus, twisting into red syringes along his back. Another tube snakes from the ceiling, and Chaos Giras inserts it into Giras's shoulder muscle. Sub-Zero's captors tie him to a metal braking wheel, then rotate it so that he hangs upside down. Titan Havoc walks up as the wheel begins to rise.
He is a gifted fighter. He will do well in the arena.
No. For him, I have other plans. To pass the time while I infuse my Kamidogu with Giras's time crystals.
What are Kamidogu?
You don't know.
Resume.
What are Kamidogu, you might ask? Well, you see, for any real Mortal Kombat fan, they'd know exactly what that is. The question is, why the hell does Havoc have it? And secondly, why... they reference things. SweetBaby Inc, ladies and gentlemen.
See for yourself.
Stones glow around the chamber's edge.
They are powerful, ancient relics. When used together, they can remake this timeline's reality.
Resume. Cross button confirm.
Or,
Up and down button.
you know,
Navigate.
I could be wrong, but it could also summon Onaga back, but whatever.
My genius was discerning that they could also shape the reality of other timelines.
A red stone's light flickers out.
If first infused with their time crystals.
He has brains to go with his brawn.
Shouldn't you have captured Liu Kang? Why capture Giras?
Because he is the only being who has lived in all prior timelines. Which means the time crystals within him contain the building blocks of all current timelines. Once my Kamidogu are infused with them, I will have the power to remake all timelines as I see fit.
Condemning us all to anarchy.
Not condemned. Elevated, perfected. As you will be, once I'm finished.
More of the prehensile syringes snake toward Sub-Zero's eyes. In sun...
Resume.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. Regardless of how stupid the story is, that's brutal. Syringes in the eyes sound horrible.
Shadow's palace, Melina examines a map on the wall of her chambers.
This new Havoc is different from ours. The one who helped Xiao's rebellion. He doesn't want freedom. He wants to burn everything down. Smashing timelines together so he can watch them fight?
Our Havoc is less crazed because I recrafted his destiny when I restarted time. Meeting Titan Havoc proves it was wise I did.
First that Shang Tsung, now this Havoc? Will the threats from these titans never cease? Tell me, how do we escape this crisis?
We must rescue Giras before Havoc takes from him what he needs.
I will dispatch several legions. Katana
Your
will...
Majesty, they are needed here. Shao's escape, his renewed rebellion leave Outworld vulnerable. Similarly, I cannot go, as my absence would leave the timeline vulnerable.
Which is why you believe we need Sector.
As Lin Kuei, she and Cyrax are trained for this type of mission, and they have the benefit of being with us here. I can send them immediately, under Scorpion's command.
I want neither's help. I will go alone.
That would be unwise. Do not doubt Cyrax's need to make amends. And do not doubt Sector's hatred of Havoc's chaos, or her longing for Sub-Zero's safe return. Neither will betray us.
Scorpion walks with Cyrax.
Trust Sector. Are you sure?
No. I am also not sure I trust you. But Liu Kang is right. We must act.
Down the hall, a now unbound Sector is escorted by Umgadi. She halts before Scorpion, her eyes narrowed.
You understand the terms of your release?
Retrieving Geras is our priority. Rescuing Bihan
is secondary. We save him only if the mission is not put at risk.
That was made clear.
Do not forget.
He jabs a finger towards Sector.
Move! Liu Kang is waiting.
He marches off. Cyrax follows, but Sector pauses for a moment. Her face draws into a snarl before the faceplate of her helmet folds over it. In the crumbling ruins of Titan Havoc's dimension, a fiery portal appears. Scorpion, Cyrax, and Sector step out of it. All three look around as the warm glow of the portal disappears. Rickety wooden structures are haphazardly built into the stone ruins. Overhead, a night sky with swirling green auras provides little light. It washes over the grimy stonework.
I have never seen the like.
Cyrax touches a stream of water as it runs upward.
Nor have I.
She examines her fingertips.
No distractions. Either of you.
Sector crosses her arms, then looks pointedly at Cyrax.
He scolds me like some new initiate? Calm yourself. We cannot save our timeline if we fight among ourselves.
When this crisis ends, we settle our differences.
They walk after Scorpion, passing several ruffians in the streets.
Obey no rules.
In a market stall, a Shokan butchers a giant pillbug. Another reads from two booklets where he stands on a pulpit.
Is right. All that your body craves is holy. From the time you were born, Order's minions have poisoned your...
Another Shokan waves his hands near a pink crystal ball. Scorpion wanders to a stall with ceremonial masks and examines an ornate gold one.
How to think. Let Lord Havoc cleanse you with his chaos!
Dozens of refugees mill about the market in dull clothing. Cyrax looks up as a giant snail waves its eye tentacles toward her. Its rider holds the reins loosely. She approaches Scorpion with a frustrated wave.
It is madness. We must find Geras in this.
She motions loosely toward the market. Nearby, a soldier in an olive drab uniform dashes between stalls. He wears an M1 helmet and aviator sunglasses and glances over his shoulder as he flees. The soldier knocks aside a gambling table and several onlookers, sending coins flying. 3 minions pursue him. When one minion grabs him from behind, he rears back and uses it as leverage to kick a second. The soldier spots a Chaos reptile in red robes, and he flees in the opposite direction. A Chaos Ermac catches him off guard with a punch to the jaw. He struggles to rise. Chaos Ermac and Reptile tie the soldier's hands behind his back and escort him toward a Chaos Baraka.
We know you lead those who resist us. Lord Havoc wants their names.
Quit beating your gums. He's getting nothing from me.
Once he breaks the cryo monster, you will be next.
Name: Jonathan Cage. Rank: Lieutenant Colonel. Serial number: Piss off.
He strikes Cage on the cheek, then punches his gut.
If he leads a resistance, perhaps he knows where to find Geras. And the cryomancer that Tarkatan mentioned, it must be Bihan.
I concur.
As Chaos Baraka whips out his arm blades, Sector knocks him aside with a spinning hook kick. She helps Lieutenant Colonel Cage to his feet, and he headbutts another minion behind her. Sector sears off Cage's bindings with a small wrist laser.
Welcome to the party, baby doll. What's your name?
Call me Sector.
I'll call you anytime you want.
Nearby, Chaos Baraka
Resume. Cross button confirmed.
Johnny,
Button
you
down
could do
button.
way
Navigate.
better, buddy.
holds out his blades.
I love a broad that can fight.
Fight.
Move list. Cross
Let me
button
just
confirmed.
check the
Button down
chat.
button. Navigate.
Wow, no one's okay. Those arm blades are crazy. Oh gosh, no you don't, you...
The attacker
Oh.
punches the victim airborne, then grabs their ankles to slam them down. Baraka stabs the victim with an arm blade and lifts them before plunging the blade into their throat, shattering their spine.
Sector wins.
And I still won. Also, that should have killed somebody.
Fight.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow. I can't wait to wait.
Chaos Baraka wins.
Oh.
Monsters are pathetic.
Fight.
Ow. Jesus, have mercy.
Are
Dead.
all foes here so inept?
I like your grit. You've ruined me for the girls back home.
Less flirting, more fighting.
A burst of
Resume. Cross
You
button
could do
confirmed.
so much
Button down
better,
button.
Cage.
Navigate.
green energy knocks Cage back. Sector turns to see the Chaos Ermac.
We seek chaos. You defend order. It will be destroyed. Fight.
Good lord.
Move list.
Let me just check
Cross
the
button
chat
confirmed.
before I finish
Button down
this
button.
whole.
Navigate.
Nope.
Sector wins.
You have many souls, but little skill.
Fight.
Ermac wins.
Leave all you can, construct.
Fight.
I will end you. Oh, no you don't, you bitch!
No longer able to fend off her enemy's attacks, Sector was ripped to pieces. The market stalls were soaked with her blood and innards. Rematch.
Well, that was violent.
It will be destroyed. Fight.
Ow! The fact that that hasn't killed is crazy.
Ermac wins.
What?
Can construct.
Excuse you? Sex toy, you suck. Or Tampa? No, it's sex toy. The fact this is working is crazy.
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks
Good
them away with an elbow to
gosh.
the head. Sector
He
rockets
has to
forward
be
and seizes
dead.
the
Why
victim's
is
face with a
Ermac taking
mechanical
so long
arm.
to murder?
She pummels their ribs.
Sector wins.
Thank you.
Many souls, but little skill.
Fight.
You will die this turn. Did I get him?
Lin Kuei don't die.
Resume.
Holy
confirmed.
crap, that
Button
was
down button.
ridiculously hard. Why? Why are you so annoying, Ermac? Why do you suck so much, Sextor? Nope, still nobody.
Easily.
The Chaos Reptile transforms into his lizard form.
What in blue blazes?
Cage lifts his shades as the Chaos Reptile charges and latches onto Sector's arm. Cage punches his groin.
Oh, shit. This is some bad business.
Unfazed, the Chaos Reptile tackles Cage, snapping at his face. Sector knees Chaos Reptile aside. He transforms back into human form.
Never seen a Zaterran?
Is that what the hell he is?
Lord Havoc wants you captured. Your choice if it is dead or alive.
Fight.
Can we switch to Cage, please? I'd rather be playing as Cage.
Sector wins.
Zaterrans never impressed me.
Fight.
That was weird. Was that a counter? Nice. Wait, you're dead!
I choose to be on my way.
Are you hurt?
Not a scratch.
Allow me to salute your tailor. That is a hell of a fine suit.
Cage snaps off a salute.
Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Cage, U.S. Army, 44th Infantry. One moment I was fighting Hitler in France. The next, I was here, fighting some asshole named Havoc.
We have a Johnny Cage where we come from. Though the two of you have little in common.
6 months ago, I'd have been gobsmacked by that. But now, I realize I'm weird. A dime a dozen. This mashed up worlds thing has got my brain foobar.
Foobar?
Cage lowers his shades to raise an eyebrow.
Lieutenant Colonel, what happened?
A man in purple robes appears.
At ease, friends. He's with me.
Cage turns to pat his shoulder.
Thank Argus you are safe.
I'd be a gold star in Mama's window if it weren't for these fine people. Emperor, meet Sector, and... I'm sorry, I never got your names.
Scorpion, this is Cyrex.
I am Rain. No need to use my title, as I no longer have an empire. Havoc has taken it. I assume you're among his latest victims. You do not yet seem the worse for wear.
Havoc arrived recently in our timeline, kidnapping a being who is key to his plans to destroy it. We are here to retrieve him.
We've been trying to take Havoc down, but we've got shit to show for it. Our attack on his citadel was a bust. A lot of folks died. Rain's wife, Tanya, got captured.
Rain lowers his mask.
Resume. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
So I know it's Pride Month right now, but damn it, you can't go around misgendering people. Tanya is not. That is not a. Well, it could be the Tanya from Mortal Kombat X or Mortal Kombat 4. We need a picture, but I'm gonna go with it's the hot one from Mortal Kombat X.
She is to fight for Havoc's perverse pleasure tomorrow in his arena. To the death.
Resume.
Oh,
Cross
no,
button confirmed.
no, no, it's
Up and down
regular
button.
Tanya. Never
Negative.
mind, never mind. Yeah, no, you can't be misgendering people. That's his husband, thank you very much.
The being Havoc kidnapped. I would think he is at the Citadel. It is where Havoc spends his time.
Can you get us there?
Resume. Cross
Can
button
you
confirmed.
show us,
Up and down
Dewey?
button.
Thing. But getting in, finding your friend, it's a whole nother kettle of fish. Rain's wife is the only one with a scoop on the Citadel's layout.
Husband.
We must save her before it is too late.
Him.
Your aid is welcome, but be warned. Death is more likely than success.
The Emperor Rain narrows his glowing blue eyes. In a huge stone arena, corpses litter the rust-red sands. Versions of Quan Chi and Li Mei duel one another. Frost stabs an ice spear through the shoulder of a man wearing a leather duster. The man falls limp. In the stands, dozens of different Havocs raise their arms and cheer. Two Havocs rip off their own arms, then slap them together in a grisly high-five before chucking them into the arena. Above, Titan Havoc is flanked by Chaos Kenshi and Takeda.
Care to make a wager?
The sorcerer, no question.
Frost will win. Every variant of her who's ever fought here has been fierce.
I should have kept Kronika alive after taking her hourglass, so I could rub her nose in what I've made of her golden balance.
She would disapprove.
She would despise it. It was her own fault. She didn't think me a threat.
The trio watches the carnage unfold below. Titan Havoc's missing lips and charred jaw form a permanent sneer. On a walkway far above, Cage and Emperor Rain sneak alongside the Earthrealmers. They all stick to the shadows of stone archways. They peer down at the audience.
There are so many Havocs.
All equally revolting. Reiko and Li Mei, the rulers Tanya and I deposed, also revered blood sports. I had hoped I had seen their end.
Emperor Rain has several turquoise tattoos swirling over his stony brown face. In the arena below, a Quan Chi's green skull gnaws off of Li Mei's face. Titan Havoc raises his arms for the audience.
How long did you hold power?
Before Havoc came? Long enough to miss what he destroyed. Everything changed in an instant. Our timeline merged into his and was reduced to anarchy.
The Frost and Quan Chi in the arena trade blows. Frost charges and throws Quan Chi with a snap man, stunning him. She lobs an ice ball, freezing Quan Chi solid. Frost uses a nearby chain to smash his head off, then raises her fists victoriously.
Resume. Cross button confirm. Up and down button.
You know, it'd be nice if we could actually play as Frost.
My friends! My friends! If you enjoyed that, you will revel in what comes next!
Chaos Kenshi looks down at his sword.
A new combatant will entertain us. One who dared to resist.
Sento glows blue.
Welcome, Tanya!
A portcullis opens, and 5 minions escort a version of Tanya into the arena. One knocks her to the ground with the butt of his spear.
Him!
One minion has his mouth and neck flayed open in fleshy flaps. Empress Tanya grabs his spear when he attempts to prod her, and jams it through his skull. The audience of Havocs is on their feet. The 4 other husks descend on Empress Tanya, knocking her down. They drag her by the arms.
If she is hurt before we can...
Don't worry. We'll surprise him before combat begins.
Cage touches Emperor Rain's shoulder. Below, Chaos Kenshi's Sento glows again. He grips its handle, then looks up to the archways. The 5 renegades are highlighted in bright blue. Chaos Kenshi whispers in Titan Havoc's ear. Titan Havoc descends a stone staircase and steps into the arena. Chaos Kenshi follows closely behind.
It seems we have an unexpected but welcome wrinkle.
Tanya will have partners in combat!
Chaos Kenshi draws his blade and sends a stream of blue energy toward the renegades. It captures them in stasis. Chaos Kenshi pulls, sending them all tumbling into the arena. As Emperor Rain gets to his feet, Empress Tanya scrambles over to him.
Rain! What are you doing? You shouldn't be here.
Without my Empress, I am not an Emperor.
Ugh, so gay.
Up and down button. Navigate.
Bro, I get it. You think he's the queen. I don't care.
You celebrate too soon. This fight is just beginning.
Who are they?
They're friends, Tanya.
Cage motions to the Earthrealmers. Above, Titan Havoc ascends a long staircase.
You had no chance of sneaking in here unnoticed. Kenshi's blade excels at ferreting out intruders. I was not...
Resume. Cross button confirmed.
You know, I know Sector and Cyrax didn't know that. But you would think that Scorpion would know that about his damn sword. Maybe I'm just tripping, but yeah, that's kind of retarded on their end. You're telling me that that none of them that knew about Kenshi was like, especially Scorpion, who did at that point know about Kenshi, was like, yeah, you know, that makes sense. They be vigilant because he's able. No, none of that happened. Not at all. Nope.
Expecting you three quite so soon. Your Liu Kang was shrewd to take the initiative.
Come down here, Havoc! We are waiting!
Yes. Entertain your lackeys by fighting us yourself.
You would die too quickly. My followers deserve so much more!
He raises his arms. Several Havocs in the audience rip off their own arms and heads, tossing them into the arena. One Havoc uses his head as a mallet to strike a gong. Court Palace opens and several...
Resume.
Why though? Why would you? Why unnecessary? Why was that was unnecessary, dog?
Minions pour out. Cyrax and Sector rush forth to meet them with swift, heavy kicks. Cyrax downs one with a cartwheel kick, then snaps off a double cycle. Behind Scorpion and Lieutenant Colonel Cage, more minions charge in. Scorpion dodges nimbly, downing one with a jumping front kick. Cage brawls with two others, but stumbles as he takes a blow to the back of his head.
Fuck you!
Chaos versions of Natara and Ashra strut in, each robed in red and yellow.
A vampire? A demon? Havoc needs to do better than that.
When my Chris fells you, Order's collapse will be hastened. With every strike of it, my soul is one step closer to chaos.
Fight!
Alright. Oh, I'm fighting his Rain. Okay. I have a friend that uses Rain. Rain's a pain in the ass to fight.
So Rain wins.
Chaos gains no ground.
I'm a smoking joint.
Fight!
Asher's wet. Oh! Did I get her? Yeah, I got her.
As long as I live, I will keep anarchy at bay.
Emperor Rain looks over his shoulder and shoots a burst of water at one of the minions attacking Empress Tanya. Empress Tanya wears a long cape with metallic gold bangles and matching gold body paint over her arms, abdomen, and eyelids.
They will overwhelm us if we don't escape.
Cyrax spots an open gate at the arena's edge.
That way!
Cage catches a Chaos minion's arms, then reverses his grip to stab him with his own sword. Cage winds up a punch to wallop another minion in the jaw. A warhammer knocks Cage to the ground. Scorpion spots a Chaos Sindel and Chaos Shao Kahn. After screaming Scorpion away, Chaos Sindel retrieves the warhammer with her prehensile hair.
Well done, husband. We have them.
They fight like Reiko and Li Mei.
We defeated those tyrants. We can defeat these. I have faith in Argus, Delia, and you.
Empress Tanya grins.
Fight.
Dude, Rain is so gay. Oh, that's Sindel. Now I know why he likes this character so much. He juggles. No, thank you.
Emperor Rain wins.
The waters will sweep you away. Fight!
I like Sindel. Mortal Kombat 11 look much better than Mortal Kombat 1. I don't know what she looks like in Chivas. I don't know what she looks like in 1, but I know she looks way better in 11. Gotcha, bitch.
Tyrants always fall.
Chaos Sindel's hair reaches toward a massive spiked ball of iron and flings it. Rain slices it in half with a wall of water.
I adore
Resume. Cross button confirmed.
Water style. Water wall.
your quick thinking.
Just one of the many reasons you wed me.
Resume. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
The most emasculating statement I think I've ever heard in my life. Rain, you are not iDubbbz, okay? You are stronger than her. I think. You are not iDubbbz. Why? Let me check something. Oh. I swear, if it stopped recording, I'm going to be very pissed. Okay, let me press this button, and then... Oh. Okay. No, seriously though, him saying, "That's why you wed me." I have never in my life seen a woman ask a man to marry her. I have, however, seen a man ask another man to marry him, even though I've not really seen it in real life. Like, it's all, like, I've heard about it, 'cause, yeah, no gay. But, and I've seen, and I know a woman who proposed to another woman. So, like, I know, I've heard of it different ways, but I've never heard of a woman proposing to a man before in my life. Rain's a bitch. Give me a second. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. And I like the way Sindel in MK11 looks. In M1K, she's got better written story, but she's not as attractive. And Mortal Kombat 11, Sindel sucks, except for her looks and that ass. Ooh. That ass, though. Give me a second, fam.
Of sick fools! Cast your eyes here, not on each other, to behold those who bring you death.
Fight!
Move list. Cross button confirm. Up and down button.
Is that
Navigate.
Xiao?
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Rain summons 2 tendrils of water which wrap around the victim's hips to electrocute them and shatter their pelvis.
Oh, I was muted. Tentacles.
No closer.
I won. Is that? Am I fighting Xiao? The character Shao Kahn, the character that NetherRealm couldn't leave well enough alone, and made the laughing stock of every single female character in the game. And you're dead.
Do not be so quick to demand attention.
Behind Emperor Rain, Sector blasts minions with flames.
We must get to the tunnel.
Yes, expeditiously.
The Empress and Emperor lead the way. Sector, Cyrax, Cage, and Scorpion run after them, pursued by minions.
This will be amusing.
Titan Havoc watches from above. A group of 6 charges through a large tunnel of stacked stone, a horde of Chaos minions close at their heels. Ahead, the ground crumbles away into a pit of spikes. The Empress, Emperor, Sector, and Cage leap across. Cyrax uses friction assist along the wall, while Scorpion bolts using debris. Several minions tumble into the spikes. Scorpion blasts flames at their pursuers. Spiked chains shoot across their path ahead. The group leaps and dodges through. Cage drops into an army crawl on his elbows and knees to scramble underneath. One minion grabs Cage, but his arm is sliced off by the spiked chains. Several more minions are dismembered as they run through. Ahead, 4 pillars shoot darts. The 6 manage to dodge, and the darts strike down the remaining minions. 2 walls trap them.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
So much for our escape.
Resume. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
Escape? The tunnel is an entrance, not an exit. You are now in the maze. Its route is ever-changing. Its traps beyond ingenious. Its denizens wickedly lethal. No one survives. I delight in devising new ways to kill.
We won't give you the pleasure. We won't die here.
Death is assured. The only question is how it claims you.
One wall opens to a horde.
We will weather this storm together. So let's...
Emperor Rain blasts them with a burst of water, knocking most of them down. Empress Tanya charges in beside him and uses their staff to strike the nearest minions. Cyrax holds one in place for Sector. He flies in with a spinning roundhouse kick. Cage picks up a shield shaped like a bat wing. He bowls one minion over, then throws the shield like a disc at a second. It bounces off, barely dazing the minion. The brawl spills into a tunnel offshoot. Cage dodges a sword swipe before a wall slams down on his attacker, leaving only its twitching hand. On their side of the wall, Cyrax uses a sword blade from her armor while Cage and Scorpion watch.
It is no use. It's too thick.
Well, this is a pretty pickle.
Resume. Cross button confirm. Up and
It's
down
too
button.
thick.
Navigate.
That's what she said.
Cyrax, we are going to keep moving. With luck, our paths will cross somewhere ahead.
Understood. The others are moving on. We should too.
Agreed. Come.
They jog off. In a different tunnel, Sector walks with Empress Tanya and Emperor Rain. They halt as a swirling pink portal appears. Chaos versions of Reiko and Li Mei strut out with several minions. Rain looks at Sector.
Handle the others, please. The Empress and Emperor are ours.
Sector stares down the minions, then charges in. She tackles one aside, then dodges a club swing from a second.
I am not surprised that you aligned with Havoc. You'll do anything to obtain the power you crave.
Do not lecture us. You're no better. That's why you stole our throne.
We acted for Outworld, not ourselves. To free it from your corrupt regime.
Fight.
Move list. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
The hell? Am I still Rain? I am.
Move
Wait.
list. Rain.
I am. Ow, ow, ow. No, I understand why people like playing as Rain. Oh no. Oh.
Rain wins.
Very much
You
good.
should never have held power.
Move list. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
The hell?
Fight.
I think this is the last fight with Rain.
Move list.
Just checking out something. There you go.
You will never regain your power.
Chaos Lime and Reiko lie inert.
That sector. We must help.
Empress Tanya and Emperor Rain dash off down a tunnel. They round a corner to find both Chaos Lime and Reiko now standing before them.
Merciful Delia!
Chaos manifests in myriad ways. You will fight them again and again until you finish them. Only then may you move on. Fight!
Move list. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
Wait a minute, hold on. I love AI. I'm gonna just put it out there. I like AI. Oh, I'm still playing as Rain. At least I think I'm playing as Rain. Oh yeah, I'm still playing with Rain.
Move list. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate. Reiko wins.
Fight!
Damn, I'm getting rocked right now. That explains everything.
I will try it.
Reiko, you suck!
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Rain summons 2 tendrils of water which wrap around the victim's hips to electrocute them and shatter their pelvis.
Emperor Rain wins.
You will be defeated this time.
Fight!
Move list. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
Get off me!
Move list. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Nav. Rain was furious that his ancient foes had vanquished him. With his last breath, he vowed to continue their combat in the afterlife.
Oh.
Rematch.
May you.
Chapter select. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
Move on. Fight!
Alright, time to stand. Ah, my dick!
Move list. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
I hate you, Reiko.
Emperor Rain wins.
Yes.
You will.
Move list. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
Well, it doesn't seem like anybody actually joined while I was gone, from what I can see, which is fine, but holy crap, no one freaking joined. That is the sad. Oh well. You win some, you lose some.
Be defeated this time.
Fight!
You're dead! Ow. Now you're dead.
I take no joy in what comes next.
It is their lives or ours. You heard Havoc.
But I wish only to take his.
With a wave of his hand, Emperor Rain engulfs Chaos Lume and Reiko in a sphere of light. They convulse as bubbles stream from their mouths.
Put them out of their misery.
With a steely-eyed expression, Empress Tanya whirls her staff and decapitates them.
Resume.
Yeah, because Rain couldn't do it, but Tanya, the man, could definitely do it.
Now that is a kill! Executed with such flair.
Resume.
You know, that would have been kind of a cool concept, you know? If they made team fatalities, that'd be kind of cool.
You have earned my favor, and may proceed.
I am so weary of his voice.
As am I.
Resume. Cross button confirmed.
Also, I'm gonna be real, Tanya, you sound like you smoke a pack a day. Like, you sound like a trans man, which if that's what you are, I guess. I mean, I don't approve of it, but hey, maybe it'll work for you. Who knows?
Let us find Sector.
Hopefully, Havoc keeps his word.
He won't.
They dash down another tunnel. Later, they nearly trip over a defeated minion. Sector stands ahead.
Thank Argus.
The more who die, the more Havoc sends.
I'll admit, I relish the challenge.
Are you prepared for the next?
What now?
It is fiendishly simple.
A wall slams closed.
To survive, you must open that door.
Two of the other walls begin closing in. Emperor Rain and Empress Tanya ineffectually push against them.
Havoc let us pass so he could crush us.
Step back.
Using rocket boosters, Sector flies straight ahead at the metal door. It doesn't budge.
This is getting us nowhere.
The lock can be picked. If there's enough.
She unfolds a tool from her wrist.
I will buy you some.
Emperor Rain holds out his arms and stops the walls with 2 jets of water.
Tanya, if Sector opens the door, go with her.
No! I won't.
You must. I cannot hold these back much longer. I won't escape.
Rain.
You need to survive. Get Sector's allies into the Citadel.
No! We vowed never to leave each other's side.
She cups his face.
We also vowed to preserve the Empire.
Hurry, Tanya!
Every day. You remind me why I chose you.
He briefly squeezes.
Resume.
Why I chose you. Oh my gosh, such a bitch.
His eyes shut.
Go, Tanya. Please.
Sector gets the door open, then immediately reaches back to pull Empress Tanya through. Emperor Rain strains, but the walls snap shut on him with a burst of blood. Empress Tanya stares, mouth agape. Her wide eyes are fixed upon the blood-stained walls.
Resume.
And like that, besides Scorpion, which he's kind of ineffective right now, not a single dude lives. Except maybe Cage. Oh, hold on, I could fix that. Dee-dee-dee-dee-doo.
Elsewhere, Scorpion walks with Cyrax in cage.
Oh.
These corridors go on and on like my old CO. Damn, Major Blade could talk.
I realize I have not thanked you for sparing me.
Thank Harumi. It was her request.
I do not expect forgiveness, but I do expect understanding. The lies told to me.
How long have we known each other? That you could ever believe
You vanished without explanation. Bihan, my Grand Master, gave me one. It made no sense, but then nothing about your departure did.
You blame me for your actions? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Cyrax drops her gaze.
I am saying I am not a machine. I am human. And humans make mistakes.
She meets Scorpion's eyes.
We will finish this later.
Scorpion glares back sharply, then turns to continue down the tunnel. Lieutenant Colonel Cage trails behind them, glancing over his shoulder. Bladed chairs shoot across Sector and Empress Tanya's path. They duck under them.
Havoc's magic is blocking my armor's sensors. They are not detecting the traps.
This fiendish place. To think it will be my husband's tomb.
At least he died with honor, giving his life for yours.
Please, don't. If I dwell more on it, I will come undone. Speak of anything else. Perhaps your friends.
They are allies, not friends. And only for the length of this crisis. When it is over, we will settle our differences in combat.
Sector stops Empress Tanya. A wall of flame jets from the ceiling ahead of them. When it stops, they continue onward.
Is your fight over land? Resources?
Myself and others seek a powerful future. They and their ilk cling to an anemic past.
And that is something worth killing for?
Sector waves a hand through the air. Spears jab up through the floor ahead, some bearing severed arms. Sector and Empress Tanya shimmy around them.
No less than the capture of a throne. Or a realm.
Untold died satisfying Reiko and Li Mei's barbaric whims. Ours was not a squabble over visions for the future.
If this keeps up, they may fight each other.
They won't get the chance. Neither will survive the next encounter.
Titan Havoc watches an arena screen with Chaos Takeda and Kenshi. In the maze, Empress Tanya and Sector arrive at a much larger chamber. Wrought iron chandeliers flicker with firelight overhead. They cautiously advance through an archway to see dozens of other archways branching off from the shadowy chamber.
Brilliant. Which one? They could lead anywhere.
There's no way to know. Let us choose and keep moving.
They advance across the chamber. In the shadows beside them, a massive silhouette shifts. They halt and look toward it. An eye with a slitted pupil glistens. A snout slowly moves into the light, revealing a reptilian head taller than either of the warriors. A huge dragon is chained to the ceiling by hooks in its back. Black horns twist from its head, and its wings lie in tatters. The dragon raises its head and inhales. Sector and Empress Tanya sprint for an archway ahead, but are blocked by the dragon's flames. They turn on their heels and retreat to a different archway. The flames lick at their heels, then die down when they lose sight of the dragon.
Your armor failed to detect that too?
It is not programmed for dragons.
We can get past, if I can calm her.
Calm her? How?
By filling her empty belly.
Chaos, Melina, and Kitana.
Resume. Cross button confirm. Up and down.
Why
button.
is the
Navigate.
dragon a female? Why is Onaga a female?
And is famished. She hasn't fed in days.
Fight!
I didn't know we were fighting and I'm playing as Will Smith. Okay, got it. Or should I say Miss Chansey? I hate that I have to play as him. I would rather play as... I don't like playing as him.
Tanya wins.
Shall I feed you to Orin instead?
Orin. Wait, is that? Oh my gosh, that's the freaking dragon mod. That's one of the dragons from freaking Mortal Kombat Armageddon, isn't it? Why is it a female? Please?
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Tanya bolts forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
Do not doubt me.
Gotcha. Oh my gosh, she sucks, or he sucks.
How dare you abuse such a magnificent creature?
Sector and Empress Tanya strut away from Chaos, Melina, and Kitana, who struggle to get to their feet.
I would have thought they'd had enough.
Plainly, they are gluttons for punishment.
They fight to entertain me. They know Saber is kill.
Fine then. This time we will finish them.
Empress Tanya squares up.
How will you, if you cannot keep your feet?
A section of tunnel around them rumbles, then slowly begins to rotate. All 4 combatants stumble as the cracked tile floor tilts. They all tumble downward to collide with the wall. As the tunnel continues to rotate, Sector attacks Chaos Melina while Empress Tanya grapples Chaos Kitana. The wall tilts, tipping them toward the ceiling. Sector manages to cling to a protruding stone, but Chaos Melina drags her downward. Chaos Kitana falls on her back. Empress Tanya follows up, but just as Chaos Kitana gains the upper hand, the room's tilt sends them tumbling backward. Chaos Kitana lands several punches on a supine Empress Tanya, but Tanya manages to throw her to the floor far below. Empress Tanya lands on the now motionless tiles.
Havoc thought that would kill us? He has no idea what we can do.
You are able, not invincible. Have no doubt that you will die here.
Fight!
I'd rather have Jade in the game. Though, seeing as how what they did to this character, what they did to Tanya, I am very afraid of what they would have done to Jade. That did damage at least. That almost happened.
Tanya wins.
Still think we're not invincible?
I mean, you're not.
Fight!
The attacker jabs the
Yeah,
victim with
take
3
that.
strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Tanya vaults forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
That's so underwhelming.
It will not be you who kills me.
Shall we? The dragon awaits.
Sector and Empress Tanya slowly approach the archway leading into the Dragon Orin's chamber. They creep closer, peering cautiously around the edge. A burst of flame causes them to flinch back. Light glimmers off the gold bangles and caps adorning Empress Tanya's long locks.
Are you sure you can calm it?
Empress Tanya closes her eyes and raises her painted gold hands. In the arena, Chaos Kenshi turns to Titan Havoc.
He must also be a telepath. It would seem. Read their thoughts.
Chaos Kenshi touches 2 fingers to his temple. In the maze, Empress Tanya's closed eyelids flutter slightly. Soft light illuminates her deep brown skin and shimmers off the gold of her face paint, headdress, and earrings. She floats in a dark void with her head tilted back. Before her, the head of the horned dragon Orin emerges from the darkness. When Empress Tanya speaks, her lips remain motionless.
Oh, mighty Orin, I am Tanya. If you can hear me, respond in kind. Orin, I beseech you. We mean no harm.
You speak dragon tongue, and with the proper respect.
Resume.
Definitely sounds like a woman, guys.
Come, I will not smite you. Yet.
Orin slips back into the darkness. Empress Tanya opens her eyes.
She has opened the door. Come.
She and Sector advance.
Kenshi, I do not understand them. The language is foreign.
Sector and Empress Tanya stand before the dragon. Manacles dangle from her horns.
Before Havoc destroyed my reality, I was beloved by gods. But then he trapped me here and condemned me to this living death. In all the time since, no one has proffered me goodwill. Why do you?
So we may pass unharmed and escape to defeat Havoc. We hope an exit lies ahead.
Your hope is misplaced. There are no exits. All paths lead here.
She looks up to see Cyrax, Cage, and Scorpion entering through another archway. Cage glances cautiously at Cyrax as the trio joins Empress Tanya and Sector. Orin snarls through jagged teeth and squares up with her tattered wings.
Sarge did not cover this in basic.
Embers flood Orin's maw as she inhales.
Stand down! Don't anger her.
No, Orin. They are friends.
Orin peers down at Empress Tanya.
If you could leave, where would you go?
To Havoc Citadel, where their comrade is being held captive. If we free him, we can save their timeline, and Havoc will fall.
Show me your destination. I will send you there.
Scorpion steps closer to Empress Tanya.
What did she say?
That she can help.
Help? How?
Titan Havoc glares up at the arena's screen. In the chamber, Tanya closes her eyes again. Orin's eyes dart about.
It is heavily guarded. A direct assault impossible. But if I can get you inside...
Inside? Natural laws do not apply there. Sending us is...
difficult, but achievable. Stand back.
Everyone, stand back.
Orin raises her head up to its full height, then jabs her wings into the floor. Her body dangles off the massive chains. Below her chest, a swirling portal materializes.
No! This will not do!
Pink magic courses over Titan Havoc's arms. In the maze, the magic licks along Orin's chains, causing her to convulse.
Havoc, train.
drains my power. Thank you, Orin. I will come back for you after this crisis passes.
They all sprint through just as the portal closes. In the arena, Titan Havoc flexes his hands.
My new minion will have to occupy them until we arrive. Warn him! The Citadel has been infiltrated.
He turns to Chaos Kenshi, who touches his temple. The five exit the portal onto a broken stone platform floating in the cosmic void.
Did we go on a bender I don't remember? I feel like I'm heavily sauced.
It appears infinite. How are we inside a citadel?
Do not try to make sense of it. Anything is possible in Havoc's domain.
How do you know the Citadel's secrets?
I spent months posing as one of Havoc's minions to gather intelligence for our assault.
She points to an archway ahead.
There. Havoc's foundry. If your friend is here, he is beyond that door.
They follow her toward it. The stone path quakes, then crumbles away. Cyrax shoves Scorpion out of harm's way. She tumbles and lands on a lower level. Scorpion peers over the edge, then looks pointedly at Cage. Along a jagged stone wall, Cage slowly climbs down, his feet probing for footholds. He moves one step at a time. Beside him, a rope lowers. Cage looks over to see Scorpion smoothly descend it. With a scowl, Cage leaps over to grab the rope and slides down it. Below, Scorpion helps Cyrax to her feet.
Are you alright?
Mostly. My armor absorbed the fall.
You saved my life. Thank you.
I am happy to return the favor.
Sector and Empress Tanya watch from the platform above.
My armor flies short distances. I can retrieve them one at a time.
Be careful. Fall off the pathways and you will fall forever.
Allow the Brotherhood of Chaos to help you on your way.
From the opposite side of a broken platform, a figure stands wearing all black. Glowing green cracks run along his chest and arms, and his eyes are a misty white. The figure, Noob Saibot, flexes his hands. The broken platform reforms beneath his feet as he advances. Sector retracts her faceplate.
You sound like Bihan.
I am he, though not as you remember.
What did Havoc do to you?
He perfected me, baptizing me in chaos. Those who oppose anarchy, who revere order, will be eliminated. That is the will of Lord Havoc. Fight.
Move list. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
Oh, okay. If this is correct, if I'm reading this correctly, Noob Saibot is also voiced by KG Tang, which makes perfect sense, actually, if you think about it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, is Scorpion fighting Noob Saibot? Oh no, Tanya is, okay.
Move list.
Yeah, I won't argue with you on that. She literally has a crushing blow where she hits you with her ass in MK11.
Ow, 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 ow. That was a lot of blocking from you, Cybit Man. Die! Oh shit, I don't know what I did!
Tanya wins.
To the 10 hells with Lord Havoc's will.
Fight!
You know, I just realized I'm fighting Raiden. Or at least I think it's Raiden. He sounds like Raiden. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but now Raiden was originally played by Richard Epcar, regular Raiden, but now he's voiced by Travis Willingham. Ace from One Piece, Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist and Brotherhood. He's also Genjo from Bleach. Oh, and Rock Bison from the first 2 seasons of Tiger and Bunny.
Havoc's will not be done.
He's gone. Where is Bihan?
You know him from your timeline?
Yes, but he has been corrupted. I must restore him. Bring him back.
Do not fret. I am sure we haven't seen the last of him.
On the platform below, Scorpion, Cage, and Cyrax fight off Chaos minions. Empress Tanya clings to Sector's shoulder as she activates her rocket boosters.
Resume. Cross button.
Rocket punch!
2 minions beset Cyrax as they land. Empress Tanya fends them off, then helps Cyrax to her feet.
Do you mind a change of partner?
Not at all, Cyrax. Thus far, your brotherhood does not impress. Havoc is deluded if he thinks you can contain us.
Fight!
Oh!
Move list. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
Okay, there's that. Okay, there's that. Okay. Yeah, nobody's been watching tonight. Not a good night. Oh well. That just lended to my experiment.
Tanya wins.
There we go.
Take your brothers and go!
Fight!
Ow. There we go. And you're dead.
I remain unimpressed.
Tanya, step aside!
From a platform above, a figure leaps into the air before performing a front tuck. Chaos Liu Kang lands heavily on one knee, glaring with orange eyes.
You will be scorched by the flames of anarchy.
He shoots a burning orange star. Empress Tanya smashes it with her staff.
Water, fire, razor-edged hats. I've had enough chaos for one day.
As have I, Cyrax. As have I.
Fight!
Move list.
I hate everything about this story mode. Wait, am I fighting as Tanya still? Yeah, I am.
Move.
Alright.
Ivy. Righteous. Cross cudgel. Triangle button. Move. Wrap round. Triangle button. Square button. Plus. Wrap
Wait,
round.
what?
Triangle button. Square button. Plus. Cross button. Move data. Hit
Oh,
down. Sidewinder.
okay.
Right button. Plus. Triangle button. Move data. Karma. Right button. Plus. Triangle button. Square button. Square button. Move data.
I like that.
Tanya wins.
Today's end cannot come soon enough.
Fight.
Razor edged hats. I did like that line though. I just wish somebody else would have said it because it's fun. It is a funny line. Oh wow, already?
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Tanya bolts forward, leaving her staff lodged in the ground. She leaps to kick the victim's face through the staff.
Such a gay X-ray fatal blow.
I will be glad when this day is finished.
Scorpion appears with the others.
The foundry door is up ahead.
Lead on, Empress.
Wait.
What, Sector?
Bihan is here, defending Havoc.
Defending him? Is there no low he won't sink to?
He is not himself. His mind has been broken.
That may be so.
Resume. Cross button confirm.
That is
Up and down button.
that is a horrible image that you have put in everybody's mind, Tampax. I think that's Tampax. You're interchangeable. It doesn't really matter at this point. But nevertheless, yeah. That's crazy. Damn. Bihan got booty plugged. That's crazy.
But if he gets in our way,
we have to bring him back, so we can undo the evil that's been done to him.
Only if it won't jeopardize the mission.
You would leave him to die? Have you no respect?
Scorpion meets her searching eyes.
He is owed no more respect than he showed my father.
With a furrowed brow, he dons his mask and leads the way toward the foundry. Sector glares with narrowed eyes. After a long moment, she follows. A massive archway leads further into the citadel. Orange crystals light the ground nearby, and Noob Saibot stands before the foundry door. He steps forward as the group arrives.
Greetings, brother. Once again, we are opposed.
Resume. Cross button
It
confirm.
is
Up and down
written
button.
in the
Navigate.
Mortal Kombat Necronomicon that, or not well, yeah, I guess Necronomicon, because it's dead right now. Until that collection comes out, it's dead. Just like in the DC Batman Universe guidebook, also known as the Doug, or the Bug. For every single Scorpion, there must be a Sub-Zero versus Scorpion fight, and every single time there's a Batman, there must be a there must be a Joker insertion, whether it be a Batman versus Joker or Joker just being there even if he's dead.
Resume.
Actually, that might be something I do.
Navigate.
I might actually do that. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stream those games on the channel. In fact, I think I figured out the next 2 things I'm gonna stream. It's hella old and no one's gonna watch it, but it's gonna be up on the channel. And it's gonna be content.
New attire suits you. It is as black as your heart.
Resume. Cross button
It's
confirm.
as black
Up and down
as
button.
your
How are you always so blind?
Resume.
I take
Cross button
offense
confirm.
to that.
Up and
First to the Lin Kuei's potential, now to the perfection of Lord Havoc's chaos.
It is your ambition that is blind, Bihan. As always. Though he twisted your mind to his purpose, he left your desires unchanged.
As Chaos minions attack the others, Scorpion slings out his kunai-tipped rope dart. Noob Saibot dodges with a twisting leap. Noob Saibot catches Scorpion's fist, but Scorpion manages to twist free. He then parries an elbow strike and counters a jab. Scorpion checks a kick, then knocks him away with a jumping sidekick. He catches Noob Saibot with his rope dart. As he falls, a duplicate of Noob Saibot emerges from the ground to grapple and throw Scorpion. Scorpion collapses on the stone path.
The future is chaos. All must embrace it.
Noob Saibot flexes his hands and dozens of spindly black arms appear around Scorpion.
Scorpion needs help.
Cyrax and Empress Tanya dash over. Noob Saibot duplicates to avoid Cyrax's thrown bomb.
Despite what Kuai Liang says, he would regret it if he loses Bihan. We cannot kill him.
No promises. Havoc must be stopped, no matter the cost.
But at what cost? Oh my gosh. So technically we got a Scorpion versus... Okay. That was just all in cinematic. It doesn't count. Oh, I unplugged it. Duh. I'm retarded. There we go. Nope. Ah!
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder.
Am I dead?
Launches the victim upward, and his shadow clone punches them back down. They kick opposite sides of the victim's face.
Noob Saibot wins.
Yep.
Chaos creeps closer. Fight!
Ah, lovely. Ow. I hate Tanya, dude.
Tanya wins.
Good.
Fight.
Death!
Thankfully, death won't be necessary.
Havoc has made him odious. This must be undone. The Lin Kuei's Elder Arcanist
knows nothing of Havoc's magic. Liu Kang is your only hope. You should not have plotted against him.
You refuse to help? He's your brother.
Kuai Liang has forgotten how to honor his family.
Do not confuse pity for allegiance, Sector. I refuse to take sides.
Sector and Empress Tanya sling Noob Saibot's arms over their shoulders and drag him toward the foundry. Inside, Giras still hangs by his wrists with the black tube snaking into his back. He grimaces and doesn't notice Cyrax, Scorpion, and Cage entering.
Havoc wants his time crystals. These relics must be extracting it.
Scorpion pulls at the syringes, but fails to dislodge them. Cyrax examines them.
Perhaps the process must be interrupted.
He slices the tubes.
Perfect.
Cage slices the remaining tubes, freeing Giras. He falls to his knees. As Sector and Empress Tanya arrive with Noob Saibot, Giras grits his teeth. Scorpion and Cyrax help him up. The wounds on his back begin to heal.
When you are ready, we must leave.
And take the Kamidogu as well.
Giras gestures to the Kamidogu around the edges of the room. Cage, Cyrax, and Scorpion hurry to dislodge them from several spiky apparatuses.
Who was the wise guy who plastered these on here?
Cage pries the last one free with his combat knife, just as Chaos minions charge in.
Now, Giras, we have them.
Giras conjures time crystals which surround his allies. They all disappear in a burst of light. Titan Havoc stomps in, storming past the crowd of minions. He punches two of their heads into a bloody pulp.
Gather my minions. We go to Liu Kang's timeline.
His eyes twitch as he works his jaw. In Liu Kang's chambers in the Fire Temple, colorful waves of light glimmer over Noob Saibot's twitching face. Twinkling motes of light float from Liu Kang's fingertips as he waves his hands over Noob Saibot. From a corner of the room, Scorpion watches with Empress Tanya.
Should Liu Kang be treating him?
As a god, it is his prerogative. I would not be so forgiving.
Empress Tanya raises an eyebrow. Liu Kang channels streams of magic from the Kamidogu where they sit in an ornate chest. Noob Saibot draws a long breath. Sector stands close by, her brow furrowed. Liu Kang lowers his arms, and the streams of light fade away. Scorpion closes the lid of the chest.
Only his mind is mended. Havoc's magic is unlike anything I have encountered. It will not be easily mastered.
Noob Saibot lies on a table, his head supported by a small pillow. His misty white eyes open.
Bihan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
He reaches up. Sector takes his hand and helps him sit up. With furrowed brows, they close their eyes and press their foreheads together for a long moment.
While our conflict remains, its resolution must wait. It will be moot if we do not stop Havoc.
On that, Liu Kang, we agree.
We have his Kamidogu. That will slow him down.
Only if we keep them from him. We can assume he is already on his way.
Once in the Temple of the Elements, they will be beyond his reach. The others wait for you outside. They will accompany you on the journey.
Scorpion picks up the chest. He and Empress Tanya both leave.
Now, Bihan, what can you tell me of your captivity?
He knows what I know. When my mind was broken, it became an open book. All my knowledge was laid bare for Havoc's inspection.
So he is aware of our defenses.
And also of the portal gateways at Ying Valley. If he recovers the Kamidogu,
he will use them to hasten capture of this timeline by projecting his chaos into all realms at once.
I should have been stronger.
Of the failings which should shame you, this is not one. Few could withstand the Titan.
Sector, are you with Liu Kang?
Yes. Why do...
Come to the entrance.
A nearby explosion rocks the room, shaking dust from the ceiling. Liu Kang glares into the dark night.
Havoc.
Outside, several wooden archways are smashed apart, their ornate carvings burning. Liu Kang spots several monks lying dead nearby, then runs off with Sector and Noob Saibot following. Cyrax, Lieutenant Colonel Cage, Empress Tanya, Giras, and Scorpion lie on the ground. They stir as Chaos minions approach. Chaos Kenshi and Takeda lead them, and are flanked by Chaos versions of Sector, Cyrax, and dozens of others. Liu Kang arrives with Sector and Noob Saibot. He narrows his glowing white eyes as Titan Havoc steps forth. Titan Havoc holds the chest under one arm.
Raiding my citadel. Stealing my Kamidogu. Your warriors are adept at creating chaos.
So good of you to approve.
Approve? You dared to throw my plans into disarray!
The only chaos you revere is yours. You are no zealot. You are a hypocrite.
Titan Havoc holds up the chest.
The Kamidogu are powered, and I am ready. Nothing can stop me from seizing this timeline.
The chest hovers in Titan Havoc's pink magic. And its lid opens. The Kamidogu hover, and their spiked ends skewer into Titan Havoc's bare chest. They puncture his partially flayed skin and muscle fibers. His shoulders shiver with delight. He turns to Chaos Scorpion.
Dispose of them as you wish. The more painful it is, the better.
Chaos Scorpion nods and faces Liu Kang. Titan Havoc rips open a portal with a casual swipe of his clawed hand and leaves with Chaos Kenshi and Takeda. Liu Kang lobs a burst of fire, causing everyone else to leap into battle. Noob Saibot duplicates to fight both Chaos Cyrax and Sector.
We will spill your blood to birth eternal chaos. Be glad your deaths serve such a righteous cause.
Fight!
Oh my gosh, we're fighting with Wait, which one?
Noob save it.
Oh, we're fighting with Noob. Oh, okay, that's better. Oh, yeah, that might hit.
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Cyrax launches the victim airborne with a bomb, leaps after them, then smashes their face with a front flip heel kick.
Noob save it wins.
Bitch!
You will not die today. Fight.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I killed.
The blood spilled today will be yours, not mine.
Noob Saibot fends off 2 minions as Scorpion duels a third. Noob Saibot duplicates himself to catch a roundhouse kick, then whirls his attacker around to throw him off balance.
If we lose, it will be due to your incompetence.
Of course. You have no flaws.
Do not join combat unless I require it. We cannot risk losing this battle. Fight.
Yo, Noob Saibot goes hard. Oh. Oh, okay, so this is the obligatory new Sub-Zero versus Scorpion fight. Regardless if it's not Sub-Zero in the name, it's still the same. Ow, ow, ow.
Special move. X. Cameo moves tab. Spear. R1 button. Move data.
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Noob Saibot launches the victim upward and his shadow clone punches them back down.
But that's Scorpion! What? Whatever.
No Scorpion wins.
Damn it.
Ready to be burned by chaos?
Fight.
This is gonna be an annoying fight. I'm gonna die. Ow! Oh my god.
Though he was dying and defeated, Bihan remained impressed by his foe's ruthlessness. If only he could have led his own Lin Kuei to such greatness. Rematch.
That's a very Bihan-like thought process.
Of course. You have no flaws.
Do not join combat.
Chapter select. Cross button confirm.
Unless I require it. We cannot risk losing this battle. Fight.
Sabot wins.
Watch and learn, Kuai Liang. Fight.
Okay, now. There! Dead.
That is how one wins, brother.
A Chaos Sub-Zero saunters up, flexing his fists.
I will bury you in a glacier of hail. Stay there. He is mine to finish.
Noob Saibot shoves Scorpion away before charging in. He duplicates to avoid an ice ball, swiftly closing the distance. He warps into the ground, then teleports beside Chaos Sub-Zero to uppercut him. Noob Saibot swings, but finds his fist caught by an ice clone. Chaos Sub-Zero winds up a frosty punch, shattering the ice as he knocks Noob Saibot back. Scorpion approaches as Noob Saibot gets to his feet.
He is able, but I will take him.
What is more important, winning this fight or protecting your ego?
Shall we leave them to their quarrel?
No. Let us silence it forever. Fight!
This is practically the same match, except with whatever. Uh-oh.
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Sub-Zero slides on ice shards which stab up through his victim's abdomen and skull. He then chops down with an ice war hammer.
Noob Sabot wins.
You are not me.
Damn straight.
Fight!
death.
There is no reason your lives should continue.
Beyond, wait!
Noob Saibot shrugs Scorpion off as he marches to the Chaos Sub-Zero. He holds his counterpart by the neck, causing green light to appear on the ground below. Ethereal black hands claw at Chaos Sub-Zero until they rip apart his lower body. Noob Saibot directs more of the black hands to snatch the limbs of Chaos Scorpion. They pull him toward Noob Saibot, who pushes his foot against Chaos Scorpion's torso until he's fully dismembered.
That was entirely unhelpful. We could have pressed them for information.
I doubt either knew anything. They were underlings.
Possibly, but we will never know. We would have been better served had cooler heads prevailed.
Either way, our goal is unchanged. Let us rid ourselves of Havoc.
Agreed. We will gather my champions and depart for Ying Valley.
Liu Kang glances at Giras and the Earth Realmers. In the snowy Ying Valley, gold crystals cast a soft glow on the destroyed portal gates. Chaos Kenshi stands before one, with Sento in his hands. Blue light flows from the blade to the stacked stones of a portal gate, restoring the archway's structure. Chaos Giras and Titan Havoc watch as the stones realign. Chaos Kenshi lowers Sento, and its blade ceases its glow.
Now the end begins. Giras.
Chaos Giras claws his hands to conjure time crystals, then beams them toward the gate. Titan Havoc raises his own hands, and a purple beam coalesces from all the Kamidogu. The beam shoots toward the portal gate.
This timeline is mine.
Lord Adam, look.
Fiery portal appears at a nearby stone stair. Lieutenant Colonel Cage struts out and flicks away a cigarette. He's followed by Liu Kang, Giras, Reptile, Ashura, Empress Tanya, and all the Earth Realmers.
Liu Kang and his allies are determined to keep things interesting. Thoughts? The more, the merrier.
Chaos Giras raises his hand, clad in a metal gauntlet. Dozens of Chaos minions follow him as he charges. Liu Kang leads his allies to meet them head-on. Noob Saibot duplicates to strike the Chaos Giras to the ground. Nearby, Titan Havoc returns to the intact portal gate. His exposed musculature glistens wetly as he reaches up.
There will be blood.
His clawed hands tremble as the purple beam materializes from the Kamidogu. Noob Saibot and Liu Kang defeat 3 minions. Liu Kang straightens, glancing over his shoulder as they stand back to back.
This is what you are meant to do. Defend Earthrealm.
I am not allowed to desire a different future.
Your desires are not at issue. It is your methods for achieving them.
Chaos Takeda charges Liu Kang but disappears to avoid a fire projectile. The distraction allows Chaos Kenshi to charge as Chaos Takeda reappears to throw out his whip blades.
Enough toying with them. We've a job to do.
Patience, Father. You're the one who taught that death should be entertaining.
Fight.
Move list. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
Wait, are we playing? Hold on.
Noob save it. Facing
Oh,
right.
no, 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 no. Hold on, let me just check something. That's what I thought.
Save it wins.
Oh, okay.
Havoc needs better henchmen. Fight.
Now you're dead. Now you're dead.
I am entertained. Are you?
Chaos minions charge.
I have them.
Orange and blue flames envelop Liu Kang's hands. Fire erupts from the ground to incinerate minions.
Impressive display.
One does not trifle with gods. No, one kills them. Stay back. I will finish this.
No, Liu Kang. They are mine. I refuse to fight in your shadow. Fight.
So I'm just gonna fight like this.
Inadequate.
I like Havoc. I mean, not Havoc. Noob Saibot. I really enjoy his playstyle. I don't know what it is.
Noob Saibot wins.
I am not blind to your failings. Fight.
No. Dead.
Now, only one battle remains.
Liu Kang and his allies surround Titan Havoc.
We have him now.
Sector, Raiden, Scorpion, and Empress Tanya close in as Titan Havoc flexes his hands. His lipless face is fixed in a snarl.
Desist, Havoc, or be banished to the void.
Submit to your order and abandon my triumph. You've gone mad.
This timeline will not succumb to chaos. Its beings are not meant to live that way.
Meant to? There are no sacred laws, no divine rules.
Titan Havoc rips his left arm off. It instantly regrows.
I choose what is right, because I hold the power. And I choose to bless all beings, everywhere, with anarchy.
Titan Havoc hurls the arm to the ground. It wriggles, and from the stump, purple light snakes out in the shape of a new body. A nearly identical Havoc sits up, snarling. Titan Havoc braces his foot against the duplicate's spine and rips both its arms off. The duplicate regrows its arms and charges Cyrax. Meanwhile, more appear from the other severed limbs. More duplicates rise up, their lipless jaws chattering with laughter. Liu Kang and Noob Saibot scowl at a bloodied arm as it pops down in front of them, then forms a new body. Johnny kicks a duplicate's chest as a dozen others stare him down.
Great! Now we're fighting math? I hate math!
Resume. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
Damn it, Johnny. Still one of the best characters of the entire NetherRealm era.
He joins Ashra and Lieutenant Colonel Cage as they kick a duplicate on the ground.
He will outnumber us in minutes.
Indeed.
Liu Kang charges in. Orange and blue flames engulf each of his hands as he deftly strikes two duplicates. Noob Saibot downs two with a heavy elbow to the face and a sidekick.
Every timeline I take, it comes down to this. A battle I never lose. A battle between titans.
Not this time, Havoc. This time, you battle me.
No, Bihar. Your ego is too...
Havoc filled my mind with his chaos. I have learned his thoughts, learned his combat.
Ah, fool. You have learned nothing. chaos is unknowable, unpredictable. You are in no way prepared to stop the pain you will endure.
Fight!
Move list. Cross button noob save it. Taunt. No. Taunt.
How does one taunt?
Down button. Down button. Down button. Down button. Move data. Hit damage. Normal. Shadow upper. Shadow void up. Shadow strike.
Oh. That just happened. Ow, ow, ow. Damn, Havoc. Oh, this motherfucker has hyper armor! What the hell?
Havoc wins.
I'm sorry?
Fight.
I thought I could just mess around, but... How?
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder.
What
Noob
the
Cybot launches
hell
the
is
victim
that
upward, and his
move?
shadow clone punches them back down. They kick opposite sides of the victim's face.
Please kill.
Noob save it wins.
Thank you, Jesus.
Your plot ends. Fight!
I will defeat you.
Noob Cybot glowers over Titan Havoc. Green light appears at his back, and the spindly black arms reach for the Titan's limbs. They wrench off his right leg, then his left. His head is next, followed by each of his arms. As Titan Havoc's head regrows, blood spurts from his torso.
Who is the fool, Havoc?
Bihar, stand down.
You're not safe until he dies.
We do not know how he is joined with his timeline. Destroying him could wipe it from existence. And I will not kill innocent millions.
That is not our concern. Ours is only this.
Enough.
He shoves Noob Cybot.
I have had my fill of your selfishness.
Liu Kang, I will not.
Bihan, no! Not this fight!
Sector grabs his wrist, but Noob Cybot throws her off. He starts to punch Liu Kang, but his fist freezes in midair. Time crystals swirl around him.
Thank you, Geras. And you, for your support.
I acted for Bihan. He would have gained nothing from his challenge.
Very well.
As Sector watches, Liu Kang conjures a portal of swirling fire.
To reward your efforts on our timeline's behalf, I will see that you are spared Empress Melina's wrath. Go. Return to the Lin Kuei.
And Bihan?
He will remain with me until he has been restored.
I will be kept apprised of his progress?
As I see fit.
Liu Kang fixes her with a tight-lipped glare. Sector works her jaw, then steps away.
And Sector. Further Lin Kuei transgressions will be severely punished. As their Grand Master in Bihan's absence, you will be held responsible.
Sector's eyes flick over Liu Kang. With a frown, she enters the portal. Early dawn light shines over the ruins of the Wuxi Academy. Liu Kang, Scorpion, Kung Lao, and Raiden stand with several monks as they all look down at a sarcophagus. In Inside, Noob Saibot lies still. His face mask is removed, exposing charred black skin shot through with green cracks.
Can Havoc's magic truly be undone?
Yes, though comprehending its intricacies may take years. For now, Bian will reside at the Temple of the Elements. It is safer for all that way.
Liu Kang briefly places his hand on the transparent lid of the sarcophagus. 4 monks step forward and slot support bars into its sides before carefully lifting it. Raiden leads the way as the monks carry the ornate wooden sarcophagus on their shoulders. Scorpion lingers behind with Liu Kang.
There is still the matter of Cyrax. She awaits your decision.
I know Harumi's thoughts, but I remain unsure.
Trust your wife, Kuai Liang. Avail yourself of her wisdom.
Liu Kang offers a small smile before walking off. A pair of feet shifts nervously. One foot taps gently, awash with diffuse orange light. Cyrax stands in Liu Kang's chamber in the Temple of the Elements, fidgeting anxiously. Embers burn in a brazier at the room's center, and carvings of green dragons twist up wooden support beams. Cyrax turns to see Scorpion enter. She finally stands still as he approaches.
You came. Thank you.
I promised a decision, and I have one.
Before you share it, may I say one more time that
Scorpion holds up his hand.
You fought well against Havoc. You also saved my life. But that is...
Not enough. I understand.
But that is not all. I had no business judging you for believing Bihan's lies. I too was taken in. It is he, and he alone, who deserves my ire. You, however, deserve an invitation.
A smile tugs at her lips.
What can I say? Thank you, Kuai Liang.
Cyrax bows.
Thank you, Grandmaster.
Cyrax places a hand over her heart as Grandmaster Scorpion straightens his shoulders.
Stunts. Mess around and hit me, you probably get blown up. I've been hot enough here to throw up the whole sun. Cut a man in half, write my name in his own.
Resume. Skip movie.
Everybody dies, you probably gon' never learn from it. Pop them in the sky till they never gon' get a turn from it. Burn stomachs cut like my blade is immortal. Bitch, open a portal, I slice you till your parts out of order. Your head and your torso, I murder your gore. You got a death wish. Keep my hat spinning, I'm watching them get their neck split. Toxic, boxed it, you ain't gonna block this. Perfect every legend and sonically outfoxed it. You came to win a tournament, I'm ripping out your vertebrae. We came to be the worthiest murderer, and every murderer who wanted you got it. I'll leave them freezing to death. So tell me you next, so I can put the spear in their chest. How many of us need a second chance? How many of us need to say goodbye? If we could do it all once again, I'd have you right here by my side. Oh, right here by my side.
Yeah, I want to skip
Resume.
this.
Skip movie. Cross button confirm. Up and down button.
There.
Seasonal content. You defended the new era from Havoc, but your adventure has just begun. Invasions will take you on a single-player journey across the realms. Combat League will test your might against other players online. Both modes refresh each season with new challenges and rewards. Cross button close.
Alright, well,
Campaign.
that
Story.
was
Fight your way through a cinematic story.
honestly...
Cross button confirm. Left and right button. Towers. Classic. Campaign. Campaign. Towers. Invasions. Invasions. Towers. Classic. Unlock. Towers of Time. Classic. Unlock Towers of Time.
And
Earn
I'm
rewards
gonna
by
finish
completing
this
challenges
off
Classic.
with...
Towers of Time. Earn rewards by completing challenges in a living rotation of towers.
I'm gonna do one thing before I wrap this up because that
Arcade.
that was
Unlock.
terrible.
Arcade. Unlock fighter endings. Arcade. Tower. 7 floors. Plus 5 points. Level 30. Cross button enter. Options button challenges. Loadout. Stat. Fighter. Gearus. Physical. Guardian.
Okay.
Construct. Immortal. Directional buttons. Choose Havoc. Nikara. Havoc. Chaos. Blood. Cross button select. Quan Chi. Omni.
Actually, no. I'm going to do something. I'm dumb.
Main menu. Cross button confirm.
Actually, no. I'm gonna
Seasonal.
do.
Arcade.
No, I didn't want to pick Geras again. Damn it! I have a few more streams I'm gonna do of this game. Just some extra content.
Move list. Controls. Restart. Return to towers. Cancel. Confirm. Arcade. Unlock fighter endings. Arcade. Seasonal. Arcade. Unlock fighter endings. Arcade. Loadout. Choose fighter. Omni map. Baraka. Omni. Quan. Homeland. Peacemaker. Homelander. Quan Chi. Havoc. Chaos. Quan Chi. Hap. Geras. Baraka. Nitara. Ashra. Kenshi. Li Mei. Kenshi. Li Mei. Kung Lao. Johnny Cage. Kung Lao. Li Mei. Johnny Cage. Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero. Reptile. Acid. Scorpion. Fire. Liu Kang. Raiden. Smoke. Rain. Reiko. Rain. Sinbel. Tanya. Milena. General Shao. Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung. Katana. Ermac. Takeda. Sector. Cyrax. Ermac. Chaos. Cross button select. Cyrax. Sector. Conan. Ghostface. Homelander. Omni. Geras. Havoc. Nitara. Blood. Cross button select. Baraka. Physic. Kenshi. Ashra. Dark. Kung Lao. Magic. Li Mei. Fire. Kung Lao. Magic. Loadout. Fighter. Kung Lao.
That's awesome.
Kamio. Choose. Kung Lao. Shujinko. Kung Lao. Magic.
Yes.
Loadout. Kamio.
It's
Kung Lao.
stupid.
Stats. Health. 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 31. Increase. Health.
You're gonna see me load up this character.
61. Attack. 31. Increase. Attack.
Oh wow, that was pretty across the board. Okay.
Attack. 62. Attack. 71. Special. 31.
Wow, he's 31 across the board?
Special. 68. Special. Defense. 31. Agility. 31.
Yes, he
defense.
is!
31.
Wow.
Decreases damage taken from basic and combo attacks. 0 stat points allocated. 38 stat points available. Defense. Defense. 62. Defense. 60. Decreases damage taken from basic and combo attacks. 29 stat points allocated. 9 stat points available. Up and down button. Navigate. Agility.
Oh.
31. Makes opponent. Agility. 40. Health. 60. Attack. 70. Special. 70. Defense. 60. Agility. 40. Spend stat points on the selected.
Yeah, why not?
Loadout. Stats. Health. 60. Seasonal. Arcade. Unlock.
Alright, I'm gonna go through the arcade with Kung Lao and then I'm gonna call it there. But I'm gonna do that at least. Because I've never used Kung Lao like that in this game, to be honest. I used him in story, but I've not really used him like that.
Versus Scholar and Goro.
I hope we get sent on another secret mission.
Maybe you should join the OIA.
The OIA?
Move.
He doesn't have dive kick.
Buzzsaw. Right button. Left button. Square button. Air. Buzzsaw. Air. Enhanced. Hat toss. Down button. Enhanced hat toss. Direct up. Direct up. Direct up.
Huh?
Hold up button. Move data. Hit damage. Shaolin shimmy. Direct down. Hold. Shaolin shimmy. Right button. Left button. Triangle button. Move data. Enhanced Shaolin shimmy. Enhanced shimmy blocked. Concussion. Down button. Right button. Triangle button. Move data. Enhanced shimmy blocked. Shaolin shimmy. Circle button. Plus. R2 button. Notes. Costs 1 bar of super meter. Enhanced concussion. Down button. Shaolin spin. Enhanced Shaolin spin. Down button. Up button. Cross button. Plus. Extend Shaolin spin. During extend. Extend Shaolin spin. Hold cross button. Move data. During extend. Move. Hold right button or left button. During extend. Cancel. Soaring monk. Down button. Right button. Circle button. Move data. Hit damage. 60 point. Enhanced soaring mount. Air. Dive kick. Down button. Right button. Circle button. Move data.
That's so dumb.
Move.
How do I do the
Shaolin
hat?
Stand. Extend Shaolin. Enhanced. Shaolin spin. Down button. Up button. Cross button. Notes. Has art. Move list. Come. Basic.
Alright.
No silence. Swollen throat. No silence. Finish. Easy fatal. Mid. Low it and clear. Right button. Left button. Right button. Circle button.
Kung Lao throws his hat, slicing through the victim's shoulders and knees. The hat flies and decapitates them. Then Kung Lao grabs it and cleaves their body in half.
Fatality! Kung Lao wins.
I know what Kung Lao's cameo fatality is most likely going to be, but I might as well display it anyway. Nobody really showed up during the stream tonight. That's fine though.
Devil in Sub-Zero.
Being prideful doesn't make me evil.
But it does make you insufferable.
Agreed! Oh, that's Ashra.
Move lip. Kung Lao. Finisher. Animality. Easy fatality.
Sure.
Kung Lao flings his hat up, then flips over top of the victim while holding their arms. The hat slices down the victim's chest. Kung Lao rips and slams the two halves of their body together.
Fatality. Kung Lao wins.
Alright, cool. I showed up almost all of them. Got 2 more to go.
Versus Doyen and Vataro.
My cousin, Kung Jin, is fascinated by the Yakuza.
Do whatever it takes to quash that interest.
Kung Jin's cannon!
Come. Air. Away we go. Air. Finish. Animality. Mid. T-Bore. Right button. Left button. Down button. Triangle button.
Action!
These fights aren't that long because my attack special is kinda cracked. Oh wait, do I have a brutality?
Away we go. Special moves. Cameo moves tab. Fatalities. Mid. Easy fatality. Mid. Cameo brutality. Cameo brutality.
I do have a cameo brutality.
Left button plus. L1 button or left button plus. Square button plus. Cross button. Notes. Press down button.
Okay, I got something to strive for.
Move.
Wait, how do I do it?
Brutalities. Dot head. Left button plus. L1 button or left button plus. Square button plus. Cross button. Notes. Press down button.
Okay, down. Will it happen? Okay, maybe. Nope. Gotcha, bitch!
Brutality. Kung Lao wins.
Continue.
So weird to see Kung Lao with Kung Lao, but whatever.
Versus Entropy Ruffian and Frost.
I wish Frost was playable, I'm not gonna lie.
What if Liu Kang sent peacekeepers to Saido?
Occupation is also oppression, Earthrealmer.
Action!
Move. Come
Wait,
out.
do I have a...
Animality. Easy brutalities. The classic. Cameo fatality.
Nope. Why does this motherfucker have super armor? Yeah, he's gonna die.
Finish him!
Move.
I can't remember, and I think I'm too close.
Cameo moves tab. Easy fatality. Cameo brutalities. Mid. Animality. Easy fatality. Mid. T-bore. Right button. Left button. Down button.
There we go.
Kung Lao turns into a tiger and bites onto the victim's head before thrashing them. He lets go, and as their eyes shift in their skinned face, he sinks his fangs into their spine and rips it out.
The Lord, you have mercy.
Kung Lao wins.
He's got the eye of the tiger and the spine in his mouth, and he's going.
Continue.
Oh,
Cross button confirm. Profile level 48. 1% experience. Kung Lao.
and he's gonna rip that motherfucker's eyes out. Anyway,
Versus Shei Gashira and Jax.
You were right to decline Liu Kang's invitation.
Afraid I'd be a better champion than you?
Action!
that's crazy.
Finish him!
I don't know why I
Kung Lao
like this
turns
one.
into a tiger and bites onto the victim's head before thrashing them. He lets go, and as their eyes shift in their skinned face, he sinks his fangs into their spine and rips it out.
Animality! Kung Lao wins.
Continue.
Is this the last one or is this second last?
Versus Minomi and Vivado.
Nope. Oh! I forgot.
Even with that armor, you are losing this fight.
Your ego will break before it does.
Action!
Ew, that voice. And I realized I have not done the... Okay. This is the last one.
Finish! Move list. Cameo fatality. Easy fatality. Mid, clean cut. Right button. Left button. Right button. R1 button.
Kung Lao slices the victim in half.
Fatality.
Yep.
Kung Lao wins.
Continue. Versus Shang Tsung and Quan Kai.
Alright, cool. I ended up with the lamest cameo. Oh, such a bad cameo fatality.
What were you going to do with all those hybrids?
You'll find out soon enough. Action!
Alright. Gotcha, bitch.
The hero strikes Shang Tsung's jaw while their companion beats Quan Chi bloody. Nearby, the ground crumbles away into a glowing green chasm. The hero front kicks Shang Tsung, then punches his face with a shower of blood. Their companion strikes Quan Chi's throat with a knife hand while the hero pummels Shang Tsung's face. The hero and companion fling their opponents toward the chasm's edge. Together, they strike their opponents into the abyss. Flesh melts from the falling bodies of Shang Tsung and Quan Chi. As their skeletons tumble, a column of green light bursts up from the chasm.
It was inevitable that the Shaolin Masters had me join them. They knew just how much future initiates could learn from me. Shujinko was one of my earliest. His ability to absorb anyone's powers and skills was amazing. With the right training, he could become our greatest champion. I knew that I alone could give it to him. But as his proficiency grew, so did his ego. In love with himself and his power, Shujinko became a threat to the realms. He hadn't learned humility, because I wasn't the one who could teach it. I should have listened to Raiden's warning and not tried to train Shujinko alone. After he was subdued, Shujinko's accumulated abilities and memories were taken from him. He is once again a new initiate, ready to begin his training. This time, Raiden and I train Shujinko together. He will become the champion he is destined to be. And I will fulfill my duties, humbly and cooperatively.
Huh. That's actually interesting. It's actually very interesting.
Arcade. Unlock fighter endings. Tower complete. Plus 5 points. 1 rewards. Fighter Mastery rank 1. Combat card foreground.
Okay.
Square button equip. Cross button continue. Arcade. Unlock fighter
Okay.
endings.
Well.
Legacy. Arcade. R2 button forge. Arcade.
Alright, well...
Arcade.
Hold on.
7 floors. Plus 5 points. Level 30. Cross button enter. Options button challenges. L2 button shop. R2 button forge. Triangle button invasion menu.
Wait, L2 button.
Stock refreshes in 16 minutes and 13 seconds. Component. Talisman. Unforget talisman. Level 30. Common. Assist. Physical. Charges 1 of 1. Requirements. Invasions level 30. Used to forge talismans. Bonuses. Cost 3,000 crowns. Purchase this item. Cost 3,000 crowns. Wallet 20. Purchased. Component. Talisman. Unforget talisman. Level 30. Common. Component. Sand crystal. Uncommon. Talisman. Component. Sand crystal. Uncommon. Increases a talisman's level. Cost 1,000 crowns. Purchase this item. Purchased. Component. Component. Netherflame. Uncommon. Fire talisman catalyst. Cost 1,000 crown. Purchase this. Purchased. Talisman. Unforget talisman. Component. Outworld smog. Rare. Used with catalysts to create all talismans. Cost. Purchase this. Purchased. Component. Hourglass. Purchased. Component. Component. Armor plating. Uncommon. Improves elemental armor granted by the talisman. Purchase this. Component. Outworld smog. Rare. Consumable. Austere gemstone. Common. Your elemental attacks deal physical damage for the next encounter. Consumable. Crying stone. Rare. Your fighter resurrects back to 50% health only. Consumable. Soul stone. Common. Automatically grants you an extra life in a tower. Cost 1,000 crowns.
That's actually not that bad.
Inventory full. L1 button. Consumable. Austere gemstone. Common. Your elemental attacks deal physical damage for. Consumable. Crying stone. Rare. Your fighter resurrects back to 50% health. Consumable. Soul stone. Relic. Belligerent bone necklace of. Relic. Round shield. Uncommon. Relic. Reactionary gemstones of violence. Common. Requirements 10. Relic. Relic. Reactionary gemstones of violence. Common. Requirements 10 agility, 20 health, 10 special. Enchantments. Physical damage increased by 10%. You deal 100% increased damage against vulnerable opponent. Elemental resistances decreased by 50%. Cost 1,000 crowns. 1 available. Inventory full. L1 button and R1 button. Relic. Belligerent bone necklace of radiance. Common. Requirements. Invasions level 5, 20 health. Enchantments. Energy resistance increased by 25%. Chaos resistance increased by 25%. Take 50% of the damage you deal. Cost 1,000 crowns. 1 available. Inventory full. L1 button and R. Relic. Round shield. Relic. Reactionary gemstones of violence. Common. Consumable. Austere gemstone. Common. Consumable. Crying stone. Component. Armor plating. Component. Arcade. Unlock fighter endings. Arcade. Tower. 7 floors. Plus. Loadout. Stats. Fighter. Come loud.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it here. Let me just check the chat real quick. Okay, so guys, I'm going to call it here. I'm Blind Man Brad the Otaku. If you like this type of content, like the content. If you want to share this type of content, share the content around. Give us the love. And if you haven't subscribed, think about hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell. And until next time, guys, whether you watch this live or whether you watch this VOD, wherever you stay, whether it be morning, evening, afternoon, or day, I'm Blind Man Brad. Until next time, guys, have a blessed one, and peace. I have no idea what I will be doing in the future. I think I have a couple games in the future. I have at least another week's worth of streams. Anyway, till next time, guys. Peace.